Hey there, what's up YouTube? Dustin here from the Rugged Arts. And today I'm going to talk about using a Cascade release. This is old school, made by Spott Hogg back in the day. And this is what I'm talking about right here. Move into the sun so you can see that a little bit better. So these things are really nice, and what they use is a relaxed thumb technique, where you push and you hold the button, and then as you align your front and rear apertures on your target, you slowly release or relax your thumb, and that little slight change in pressure releases the caliper or the hook on your release. This string here wraps around the D-loop. I've had some people tell me, you know, get rid of that, just use the hook. But you see this little blue piece here on the end, well, that actually gets in the way of the knock. I would have to increase the size of my D-loop to use just this hook. Otherwise, when I go and I hook around the D-loop with this hook, this little blue piece here comes into contact with that knock and wants to push the arrow off the string. So I find that this string helps a lot, and I have not had one hang up with this string on my D-loop. It simply lets go on the hook here, string pops off, comes free of the D-loop, sends the arrow. So now what I'm going to do is I would like to demonstrate how that works. Some safety tips here is part of your shot process needs to be making sure that this hook is set. So when you fire it, the hook will come loose and it doesn't automatically reset. You have to reset it. So what I find is I push that hook back to where it stops, then I push the button and that'll release the mechanism. The hook will then set back just a little bit further, and then you can release the button, and then it should be locked. At that point you're good to go to hook it onto your D-loop, onto the hook here, and make your shot. So I'll take you over here and we'll throw a couple arrows at 20 yards and I'll talk you through that process. It's a beautiful day today, and this is a perfect day for making a video like this. So let's see if I can get you set up here so you can see what I'm doing without too much difficulty. That's not gonna work. I gotta get something to prop this camera up a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing. That'll work. Sophia! Hey Lovey, will you bring my rangefinder here please? Sophia! Yeah, there we go. Perfect. That's Daddy's. Can I see the rangefinder, please? Thank you. Here you go. Okay, so like I was saying, the shot process is you always want to make sure your hook is set. Okay, so my hook is set, it's tight, and all I really do to do that is I just push against it to make sure that it's kind of hard to see, isn't it? So it's not coming loose, and it's not coming loose. So I'm shooting some 350 spine VAP TKOs in my Bear Authority here at 67 pounds. And these do have an adjustable Allen wrench in them, so you can adjust how tight it is, and in here as well, screw, so you can adjust like how light your trigger is. So then I just take that string and I pass it through my D-loop. I'm going to curl it back over and I'm going to put it on my hook, just like that. So now, as you can see, the hook is loose. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push down. That's going to release the mechanism, and it falls back into place, and I release. See that? And it popped right back into place. So now it's set and it's ready to go. So now we can shoot another arrow. Excuse me, Lovey. The trickiest part is getting that string to go through the D-loop and hook it up to your hook one-handed. And then drawing it back so that trigger doesn't hit your cheek, because you'll set it off. So you got to be very aware of what you're doing with that release. So then it's loose again. So like I said, I just click it, and now it's in place. We'll shoot one more and then we'll go look at my little group here. This is a new sight for my bow. Look out, love. That last one felt pretty good. So now we'll go check that out. So it's very important that you make sure that hook is set, because if you don't, when you go to draw that back, you'll send an arrow before you're really ready to. So that's not too bad. This is my group. I'm still working on sighting this sighting, like I was saying. So that's a little over an inch spread there on my first two shots at 20 yards, and then this one was my last shot at 20 yards. So a little low here. That one was right where I wanted it, so you gotta fine-tune that, but no big deal. But anyways, that's the Cascade release. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please hit the like, share, subscribe button, and remember, have fun out there.